Learned anything so far, it's that making the solar system habitable for future humans is no small feat. Our existence will become so advanced and complex that we are going to need energy on a level that our brains have only begun to imagine.
As we look at technological growth, we find that it's increasing exponentially, but of course then the power needs are going up exponentially too. So you can look into the future and say, where are we ever going to muster the kind of power that we'll need in the far future? We can't get it just on planet Earth. So you go to a nearby object that has enough power to meet your needs, which would be the sun.
Every star is potentially a source of energy. Every star in the sky is something that we could use within our civilization to advance ourselves.
If we had the ability to get all of the energy of our sun and use it, we would solve so many conflicts that are existing right now. There wouldn't be the need to drill for oil. There wouldn't be the need to burn coal.
Drilling for oil and burning coal will seem like the stuff of cavemen. When we harness the power of the sun, the once limited resource of energy will now become near unlimited. We'll have one less thing to fight wars over, and our ever-expanding populace will always be able to keep the lights on, indefinitely. Enter the Dyson Sphere.
A Dyson sphere is an idea that Freeman Dyson put forward a long time ago. And the idea simply is you've got a star out there, this big burning nuclear furnace, 150 million kilometers away. Why not encase it in a big sphere, if you will, that can capture all the energy that otherwise would just stream off into space?
So you literally build a shell around the sun and live on the inside of the shell. And that way you can suck up every single possible photon and convert it into energy for your civilization.
Our creativity, married to technology, will find new sources of energy. And we'll be able to harness power from the sun in a way that we couldn't imagine yet.
So fear not, people. It's okay. I'm lying. I'm scared to death.
Building something as big and complicated as the Dyson Sphere is a little scary. But what will our solar-powered civilization look like? Will we even still have human forms? Some futurists think the Dyson Sphere will be used to power up the metaverse, the real-life matrix computer world we may all eventually live inside of.
And we're living inside this box, orbiting the sun, all of human consciousness, all of us put together in this beautiful puddle of minds. It sounds like it's magic, right? It's when magic and science become kind of the same thing.
Whether we will be human bodies or human code, we're going to need big energy and big science to make a Dyson Sphere, because it's just so big. Current human life uses about 15 trillion watts of power. A Dyson Sphere could be able to extract 4 times 10 to the 26 watts of power. That's 26 zeros after the 1. Think about that for a moment. 26. Still going.
I mean, just the scale at which this exists, right? This is bigger than a Death Star. This is bigger than, that's no moon, no, that's no sun. It's huge.
The Dyson Sphere would be enormous. A gigantic globe that would include not only the Earth, but every planet between us and the sun. The Dyson Sphere would be capable of powering all the tech inside of it and even outside of it. Remember that colony we set up on Europa? It may be outside the Dyson Sphere, but it's still using